Hi friends, today's read aloud is called The Butterfly Boy. Written by Virginia Crow, illustrated by Geraldo Rosen. Butterfly Boy. Emilio wheeled Alberto, his grandfather, out into the sunshine, down the ramp that Papa had built. "Wait for me here, and I'll get a book," Emilio said, darting back inside. Mama and Papa said that Alberto didn't understand words anymore, but Emilio was sure he saw a gleam in Alberto's eyes whenever he read to him. He came back outside and pulled up a lawn chair next to Alberto. Suddenly, Alberto struggled to speak. He pointed with his good hand. "Alberto, what?" Emilio asked. He followed Alberto's eyes. 5 crimson, brown, and white butterflies fluttered around the garage wall. They lit, fanned their wings, flitted about, and landed anew. "Look at those butterflies." "Butterflies," Emilio said. He watched Alberto's face while Alberto watched the butterflies. Emilio knew that Alberto was smiling inside, even though his mouth could no longer show it. Every sunny afternoon, Emilio wheeled Alberto out. Together they watched the butterflies. After a while, Emilio got within inches of them. They let him stay near, as if they knew he would not harm them. Emilio's next-door neighbor, Mrs. Salazar, never called him by his name after that. She called him Butterfly Boy. When autumn came, the butterflies disappeared. Leaves of gold and brown and crimson fluttered in their place. When the weather grew colder, Emilio wheeled Alberto into the window instead, and he watched swirling snowflakes turn the world white and hungry. Sparrow gobbled and toasted crust that Emilio tossed to them each morning. One day Emilio came home from the library and yelled, "Alberto, look at this!" He opened a book about butterflies. "Remember our butterflies? They are called red admirals. And listen to this. They are attracted to bright white surfaces. They like the sun on them. That's why they're always on the garage, Alberto, because it's white. They are hibernating now, but they'll be back in the spring, and we can watch them again." Emilio saw the Alberto's eyes glisten as he stared at the pictures of the red animals. Spring blossomed, Emilio told Alberto. "No, not much longer." One sweating, almost summer afternoon, Emilio gazed out to the window during math class. His eyes opened wide with wonder. 2 red admirals fluttered through the playground and over the fence toward Mrs. Cruz Peneta's across the street. Emilio squirmed like a caterpillar until the dismissal bell. He raced all the way home. "Alberto," he planted, "guess what?" He was going to tell him about the butterflies, but Alberto began making sounds in his throat. "What, Alberto?" Emilio asked. Alberto pointed with his good hand. Emilio swallowed his words in the grass. The garage was blue. Papa was painting it to match the house, which he had finished in the fall. Emilio sped Alberto down the ramp. "Papa," he cried, "you can't." Papa had jerked up. "Can't what?" His voice sharp. "Paint the garage blue. They won't come back, Papa. Only like bright white surfaces. Can't you change it back?" Emilio pleaded. Uh-oh. So Papa changed the house to blue. So guess what's not coming back? That's right, the butterflies. Papa took off his cap and wiped his brow. Change it back." After painting all day, Emilio saw frown lines on Papa's forehead, and he replaced his cap and dipped his brush back into the can. He also saw the clouds in Alberto's eyes. Emilio's shoulders slumped. He watched 5 red admirals flitting here and there, turning circles. They remind Emilio of the wilting leaves tossed in wild directions by autumn winds. Mama Laundry flapped gently on the line. Emilio watched as if it was in a trench. All at once he leaped up. Two clothespins sprang apart and flew to the ground as Emilio grabbed his bright white shirt and scrambled to put it on. Then he stood stiff and silent as a statue. A minute passed, 15 minutes, 20. One red arrow fluttered closer. It landed like a whisper on Emilio's shoulders. Soon there was one on his other shoulder and the other on his chest. I wonder why that happened. What do you think? Why do you think they're on him? That's right, because he's wearing a white shirt. Mama came out to collect the laundry. She stood gasping. As the basket tumbled from her hands, Papa finished his last blue stroke. He took his cap off and wiped his brow. Mrs. Ulcer peered over her fence, clucking her tongue and shaking her head, wearing her broadest smile. Incredible, unbelievable, Butterfly Boy. Papa was startled. What? He said. Then he understood. Amelia heard Papa call to Mama. I'll be home in 20 minutes. Where are you going? Mama asked. Papa looked at Emilio and Abudo, and he answered Mama's question to the hardware store for a few gallons of white. Garage needs painting. Save some for my fence, Mrs. Ulcer called. It's about time I painted it too. Emilio tried hard not to laugh. He felt as if his heart wouldn't burst from his chest. He kept his head still so the butterflies would stay, but shifted his eyes to see Alberto's face. The concern of Alberto's mouth turned up, and his eye danced and twinkled like twilight stars. The end. What a beautiful story. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Bye-bye.